You guys had him on the ropes a little bit, and then something turned, or how did you see it go down?
I thought something turned. Yeah.
Coach's team was so invested in this game. I mean, just feeling it. It just felt like the energy was all going your way for the first 35 minutes, and then they made a couple of energy plays, and it kind of turned a little bit.
Yeah, it turned a little bit. Okay.
What were they doing that was working so well?
I think there were a lot of factors involved.
Coach, did you get the shot you wanted? And you got a pretty good look at it.
We got a pretty good look. You always want to have a better one, especially when it doesn't go in. But, we had our three-point shooters out there. They were switching. They were up into us. And we felt like if we just moved and moved, we could get a good shot. Thought, maybe we'd get some contact. You never know.
Could you be proud of your team the way they played?
No, absolutely not. I love this team to a man. Fought for me every night all year long, not just tonight. It's not like I'm proud tonight. I'm proud of these guys every game. I tell them all the time how much I love them. I get into them sometimes. I hold them accountable, but they know I love them, and they know I'm going to go back to them. If I take a guy out and I get into him, he's going to go back in and he's going to come through for us. I did that with Marvel in the first time. I did that with McCaffery, and both of them were fabulous, and that's how they respond. Team of tremendous character.
Should this be an NCAA tournament game?
Absolutely. NCAA team, without question. You look at the numbers across the board. You look at how we have played in the best conference in the country. Clearly one of the best teams, no question about it.
Fran, you mentioned
how disappointed would you be?
Is there such a thing as an eyeball test? You mentioned the numbers. Is there such a thing as an eyeball test? Just watching a game like today and saying that this is one of the better teams.
I think there's an element of truth there. An eyeball test. You look at the team and say that's an NCAA tournament. Without question, they've got a lot of weapons. They compete, they defend, and we have continued to get better. We're playing well at the right time, and I think we should be.
Could you magnify the disappointment if this team isn't given that chance?
Well, if we don't get in, then we'll be thankful for the opportunity to be in the NIT and go compete in that tournament, do the best we can, and try to win that.
Fran, what did you think of the call on Aaron late?
What did you think?
I didn't think it was a foul.
Where did you go to school?
Iowa.
We have smart alumni.
Fran, the guys talked about the feeling, this feeling, and it's happened before, the heartbreaking losses. These guys seem like they're going to rally behind something like that. They don't like feeling like this.
No, I think what they do is they recognize the value of hard work. We didn't just wake up and end up with 21 wins. We worked to get there. We have, I say we have character. That's what character is. It's players that commit to themselves that they're going to get better, and then commit to each other that they're going to be unselfish and accept their roles. Very few teams in the country play 10 players the way we do and share the basketball the way we do. And it's really a thing of beauty when you look at it. There's absolutely no selfishness at all on this team, and that's why they're such a pleasure to be around.